the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim, but...
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
So things are underway. Oh no, what has happened here? Can he finish? Oh, it's coming in. And another try! A real chance and a real let-off.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Lewis Skelly. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The defensive qualities of Williamson.
Impressive jump against the crossbar. He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Montiel. He's shifting through the gears here. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. The player's body language here is a bit grim, it is not looking great at all. Arsenal are now forced to play the bulk of the game, a man short. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's a good spell of possession, this. It's a promising position, played in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? It's a searching pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
In with the challenge. And it's McAllister. Montiel receives it in a wide position. Gabriel. Can he get on the end of this? White promptly onto that, and that is that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. De Paul. Havertz. Now, can they get him away? Oh, what a mistake! And a chance! And a neat finish! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Argentina are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Nice header! Oh, shapes to shoot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. De Paul. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Montiel got a long way forward to join the attack. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement. Has a look up and delivers. White. He's being urged to... And Messi! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Threads one in. Takes a shot! Lewis Skelly. This time, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here! Havertz.
That's going in strongly.
Montiel has given away a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Argentina firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. Back on the way then. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
De Paul! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Argentina really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And he's quick to return it. And that could set him on his way. And Messi! It's loose. That's another chance. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. There could be trouble here. Oh, that's fabulous. Madueke. Well, that has not gone well. Great vision. White. He's in plenty of space here. Chance for a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Corner number 3 coming up. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gonzalez! Gonzalez! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
White. Argentina in a very solid position, 2 to the good.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido
Martinelli.
fue de 60.333.
And that has put paid to that. De Paul did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. No, that's been intercepted. Havertz. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Tagliafico proves too strong. And it's McAllister. Gyökeres. Played through into space.
Whatever happens, That's the kind of movement which raises hope.
McAllister. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And that is out of play. In towards the back stick. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Madueke.
Argentina have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And he's undercooked that. It's out for a goal kick. White carries the ball down the right. Madueke pinches it off him.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Not the most convincing of passes. The ball has bounced loose now. He's picked his way through. Goes for a shot! It's hit the uprights. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, there's a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Alvarez receives it in a good position here. Knocks it into space. Havertz gets a good foot in there. Havertz gets a foot in here. Gabriel Martinelli. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that is one way to stop him. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Messi. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Not the most accurate pass. Paredes. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. He is through here. Oh, shot a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? McAllister. Gonzalez.
Se
White.
agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
1 minute to add, according to the board. It's a really well-measured ball. Madueke has it out wide and in space. And he's managed to get free. And the finish! And he hits the net! Deep into injury time! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. So that's it.